What's up, YouTube? I'm back again after probably the better part of 2 months of no updates to bring you an update today. First, we'll start off with the 10-gallon guppy breeder tank, which is just exploding with guppies. Also, you can see, well, he's out in the open because it seems like every time I go to film, he's not around. There's the bristlenose pleco. He's probably got about another centimeter bigger. And there he goes hiding again. I just did water changes on both aquariums, and this one has quite a bit of algae growth on the side, which I'm not too worried about, and I almost kind of like the look of it, aside from the fact it's hard to look inside the tank, but I did kind of scrub off a little bit of the front with a little cloth. I need to get one of those magnetic scrubbers. But yeah, the reason why I haven't updated is because I've been out of a job. I've been looking for jobs and just haven't had a lot of time. I am happy to say now that I am employed at Pets on Broadway, which is in Portland, Oregon. And I've been hired as a fish person. I don't know exactly what the title is, but I'm going to be doing fish maintenance, fish sales, setting up aquariums, and the whole meal deal. I'm really excited about it. Great benefits, great everything. Great discounts on everything too. So stay tuned for a saltwater aquarium now, which I am for sure going to do now that I have such good discounts and everything. But back to these tanks. Like I said, the guppies in here are just breeding like crazy. There's got to be, I looked at it the other night, and there's got to be 50, 60 guppies in here total. I mean, it may not look like it because they're all kind of scattered, but yeah, there's a ton of them. I'm considering getting a couple smaller tanks and separating some of the mature males and females to just make it more organized, and because the whole goal of this was to provide feeder fish for the bikers in the larger tank. And I'm thinking if it's about time to maybe start putting some of these into the big 29-gallon tank for the guppies to eat, or I mean for the bikers to eat, excuse me, the bikers to eat the guppies. But I just can't seem to think of a way to really scoop them out, the mature ones, scoop them out in some sort of order and not eliminate all my females or eliminate all my males or whatever. So there's got to be some more organization going on to this, which is probably the next step. So yeah, that's this tank. Everything's going really good with this. Up here, this is the 29-gallon. Probably looks a lot different than the last update I did. I got rid of that big rock formation kind of setup I had, kind of simplified it. I put more rocks over in this side. I got this big rock here, a couple little rocks. I also got some Java moss. I had this piece of driftwood here and also this piece here, which I got out of a river and kind of treated to get ready for this tank. This piece over here is a separate piece now I've added, and holding it all up is a rock underneath there. Let's see. So basically, I wanted this tank to be more of a planted aquarium, seeing as though I have the organic soil on the bottom capped with gravel. So I've got an Amazon sword plant here. I bought a big sorry, I couldn't think of the name. Jungle Val. I got a big piece of Jungle Val, split it in two. I've got one piece here, one piece here. They're both doing really great. Put some Java moss up around here. Also have the Java fern, which is now attached itself to this piece here. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's in there. It's doing really good. And once it grows more, I'll probably spread it out a little bit. There's also another piece that I tried to hook up back here, but it seemed to drift off, and the Java moss kind of captured it, and it's still there. We'll see how well it does. Let's see. This is some more Amazon sword that came from this plant. Also this piece here, which I'm not sure how well that's doing, although there is a new leaf coming up there. Basically, this stem that comes up here branched off into more, like, I don't know if it's flowers or what it is, but there was leaves growing off of it, so I clipped those, and that's what these two are. And now I've got another piece, a stem growing off here behind that angel that's growing more. So I mean, it's growing and spreading really good. As far as fish go, I did take the two mystery snails from this tank because they were getting harassed by the guppies and put them in here. They since died. There's one shell and there's another shell back in here. And I'm not sure if they were just too unhealthy to snap back or what it was, but they're gone. I do still have this snail, and there's another snail identical to it somewhere in the tank. Still have both bikers. The male and female situation, I did figure out that the newest one I got is a female, and the one that I've had for a long time is certainly a male. So I don't know if they'll breed or not. But at least I know that they're both male and female. The last I think I told you I had 7 giant Danios. One of them got eaten. I had originally 8. Now I have 6, but that's been a long time ago. I think the bikers probably just got the 2 smallest ones because now they're all pretty big and they don't seem to be harassed too much. My mom's friend had an aquarium that she wasn't taking care of very well, and she had a angelfish, which is this one I'm showing here. And just for size, I mean it's a pretty big angelfish. It's probably 5 inches from top fin to bottom fin. When I got it, the fins were really deteriorated, especially the pectoral fins there. They're about twice as long now as they were when I first got him or her, I'm not sure. But he's snapping back, he's doing really good, or her. And I got 3 other angelfish. This one here, which is pretty small still, and that one there. There was a third one. It got eaten. I saw half of its body floating around in the top of the tank. I'm not sure. He probably just was an unfortunate casualty of the bikers, which is part of the whole deal with having bikers, is you never know what they're going to eat. Although it was the biggest one of the 3, I believe. The bikers don't seem to chase him too much. You probably saw right there he was kind of sniffing them out a little bit, but for the most part they don't bother him too much, and they're quick enough to get away. Still have the rainbow shark. I think that's about it. All the cory cats are still there. I got the emeralds, the spotted, and the albinos here. And I'm just really loving the planted aquarium the way it looks now. I mean, it's a lot better with all the plants in it. And I plan to get more, and I plan to start a different tank. Ideally, I'd like to separate the bikers from the giant Danios, just because they're semi-aggressive. I wouldn't really say they're aggressive, but they're opportunistic, meaning that they're gonna attack anything and snap at anything they can, and they'll eat anything they can fit down their throat, and they're getting fairly large. So I would like to ideally separate them and have more of a calm tank, because it seems like a lot of the fish are kind of on high alert all the time. And speaking of that, when I first got this larger angelfish, he or she was really scared and timid, and now, since it's kind of gotten a lot healthier, it seems to run the tank, and it'll chase everyone out of this little corner of the area that it has set up as its territory. That's why most of the angels kind of hang out on this side, or the smaller angels. But yeah, I've got the Amazon sword in there, kind of sprouted off a couple of those. I still have the little unknown plants here that you're looking at. These little guys here, the little grassy ones, and the Elodia, which is just continues to sprout up everywhere. It's kind of like a weed almost. Still got the CO2 generator going. Got the bubbles on the side over here. Yeah, just everything's doing really good. I'm really happy with the way the tank looks now, and it's just been a long time since I updated you guys, so stay tuned. There will be more updates more frequently now, and I'm going to set up more of a more organized breeder system for this. And I think my next step is going to be salt water. I'm not sure if the 55-gallon that I've been talking about making for a long time, it's been kind of put on hold because I haven't a whole lot of extra money lately, but The stand is 90% built. We just have to get the cabinet doors lined up and stained and sealed. Other than that, the stand's done. I just need to come up with the money for the plastic to build the actual 50-gallon aquarium. And I'm not sure if that's going to be my saltwater aquarium or if I'm going to get a smaller, like 20 gallons, start out small with saltwater to get the hang of it. But that's all coming up. So stay tuned, and you'll be posting on all that information as I decide what I'm doing on that. Once again, thanks for watching, though. Thanks for watching my videos. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to be updated on when I upload new videos, go ahead and subscribe.